I want to ask you about something else that speaks to this energy idea in a slightly different way, which is you shifted the way I think about fun. And you made this awesome distinction between shallow and deep fun. First of all, talk about it. What is it?
Yeah. Well, the context is that every workplace on planet Earth now is thinking about engagement. Like, how do we get people, how do we get this generation engaged in loving work with both feet in this workplace and their whole mind here? How do we do that?
Is that what engagement is supposed to be? I feel like I've heard as many definitions of it as there are people who use the term.
Yes, right. All right. I guess, yeah, that would be one dimension of it. But the idea of sort of having more energy, having this, getting people's attention. And one way that people have chosen to do that is by injecting the adrenaline of fun and games and having a ping pong table and having a lot of activities and having beer at 5 o'clock every day and having fun speakers come in and adding that level of engagement, which adds, it sort of operates. There's a guy named Jacob Morgan who did some great research on this, and he said it sort of operates like an adrenaline shot. You see boosts of interest and then it sort of goes away.
And it's sort of, it's peripheral to the actual work and the mission of the organization, right? It's like, hey, by the way, we're going to have this, that's going to be really fun. And then my hope is that you will associate that with the place you work and the boring job you do.
Right, exactly. So there's this cynicism kind of at the heart of it in a way. But then there's a concept, that's sort of shallow fun. So let's call that shallow fun. It's foosball, it's a blast. But then there's deep fun where you actually give the people there ownership and autonomy over parts of the work. And it can be as simple, it can be very, very simple as, hey, we've got this new space. We need you guys to completely, you're in charge of it. Decide what to do with it, decide how to decorate it, decide, here's the catalog, go buy some furniture, you guys are in charge. I've seen people do it with sort of a rebuilding their HR function to say, okay, this is how we're going to do onboarding now. You guys are in charge of it.
Yep.
But it's that ownership and autonomy of solving hard problems together, not the boss wheeling in a foosball table. So that idea of that engagement really does come in these two flavors. And Morgan's research furthermore goes on to show that companies that focus on deep fun are 4 times more profitable than the others because they actually create. It's funny, great cultures have this thing where people will leave them and then they'll come back to them because they're like, it's really hard work, but I don't get this anywhere else. I don't, and the get is to solve hard problems with good people. Like, that's the real adrenaline, I guess.